Yeah, hello. Today we're here at the Atatürk Airport in Istanbul at the Turkish Airlines Istanbul Lounge, one of the biggest, greatest lounges in the world. And the marketing department has planned something new, something special that has never been done before. Could you tell us about the background story and what you are planning to do here?
Yes, sure. Well, Turkish Airlines' aim is that we always exceed our expectations. We try to fulfill our customers' passengers' need, and therefore we always try to come up with new ideas, something that hasn't been seen before, and that's where we came up with the Oculus Rift idea. It's something very new. Facebook just recently bought it. Yeah. It's a 360-degree dimension, so we try to give our passengers and hopefully our future passengers the feeling of how it is to be at the Istanbul Lounge.
Yeah, the video is now recorded at the moment where we are sitting. When will you launch or release it?
We're planning to launch it for the first time at the ITB in Berlin, and we're very excited for everyone's feedback and hope that everyone will like it a lot.
Of course, we're also excited to see the video since we're now here shooting the video. But have you further plans when it is going good at the ITB? Maybe you can do any other things with the Oculus or other ideas?
Well, Turkish Airlines is usually full of surprises, and you may expect more to come up. I can't tell you too much right now, but we might extend this Oculus feeling to more and more branches very soon.
Okay, hopefully, yeah, we see you at the ITB, see the video, and then we'll see what's going on in the next few weeks. Thank you.
So we are here today at the great CIP Lounge, as you see here, from Turkish Airlines at the Atatürk Airport, Istanbul. Especially we are here to introduce you to a new kind of presentation, to show you places like you've never experienced before. It's a new kind of presentation technique based on virtual reality. So here's the producer, and he will tell you some basic things, what he's do here exactly. So please introduce yourself.
Sure. Hi, my name is Yilmaz Vurucu. I'm a filmmaker by trade, based out of Vienna, Austria. And we're here to do a virtual reality, or what's actually called a 360 video, for the CIP Lounge in Istanbul of Turkish Airlines. As we discussed before, it's a fairly new technology. I mean, it's brand new, so it has so much potential, but at the same time it has some pitfalls, some technical issues, which people are still trying to resolve. But at the same time, it is a new technique of using technology to market things and to give people an experience of locations and give people a full life experience of whatever it is, whether it be hand gliding to walking through the CIP lounge to whatever it is you want to have the viewer experience through goggles, through Oculus, so that you can see the whole area in full 360 degrees as if you're there. So it is a kind of virtual reality, as you said.
Or isn't it?
It's live. It's live.
Because everything is moving around, and that's what never been done before, I think. Still image 360 degrees or spheres are already seen. You can see them on Google, Panorama, whatever. But live motion, 360 degree, I think that's the point, or isn't it?
I agree. It is what's unique, because it's basically, okay, previously what you had is you captured photos, and you stitched them together, and okay, you had a 360 experience, but it wasn't live, and it wasn't real, and it wasn't human. And now what you have is you're actually capturing we have a couple of setups, we have a few scenes where we have action happening, and someone comes, picks up their tea, looks at the camera, smiles, etc. And so for the person who's watching this, it's as if that person is smiling at them, or that person is welcoming them. So it is a real experience. It's not even virtual reality, it is reality in a way, kind of, but it's using the techniques of virtual reality.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So the virtual reality headset Oculus is the main point, the driver into the scene, and as I thought, it's a never heard about that. Never seen it. We've seen it at the Paris Motor Show from Renault, for example. But they've done it with computer rendered graphics. So at that point, it's real innovation here, and I would be very glad to see that at wherever it comes out. So
yeah, actually, I am too, and that's kind of the interesting thing, because when we first came up with the idea, what popped into my head was, like you said, 360-degree rendering, like graphics.
Yeah.
But then we did research and we found out that, you know, okay, it has been tried, but not professionally yet. That's the thing. It's done mostly by sports enthusiasts, etc., and it's a fairly new technology. So we're really trying to break ground here with what we're doing. You know, trying to do something that's brand new.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you said it's no brand new. It's brand new technology. Every brand new technology has its traps, issues, and whatever. What are the most complicated things here, especially maybe at this great CIP launch?
Well, I mean, one of the most interesting things is that this technology is okay, when you're using 6 cameras and you're stitching the visuals, you have the issue of parallax. What that is when motion happens from one frame to the other, it kind of cuts it off. So it's not seamless, you know, from one frame to the other, or from one angle to the other, the motion gets cut off. So that's one issue, especially if you're shooting in tight locations, because you have people walking around all the time, and the camera has huge parallax distortion at when you're closer than 1.5 meters or 2 meters. So that's one big issue. The other issue is, of course, you're shooting real things, you're in a real live environment, and it's not easy to, I mean, normally in advertisement or in commercial making, you have full control of the environment, but this is 360 degrees. You can't set up lights, you can't have a crew setting stuff up. So it's a totally different way of working, and it's challenging for me as well, coming from the director's side, where I have full control of everything, to actually having to let go. But we were discussing this, and we were saying, okay, maybe that is the real experience. Why not? Why do you have to control everything? Why not put it there and have everything as is, and perhaps that is what this is meant to be, you know?
It would be great. If I imagine I will get this VR glasses on my head, and I'm walking through this great launch, and all the surrounding on me is living. It's I cannot really imagine this, but it must be amazing. So
we hope so.
Yeah,
we hope it'll be great.
I think so. We'll be glad to see it, as I said before. So that was all your your presence at your.
Well, I do have a lot to say, but right now my producer is signaling me saying, "Let's go," because we have to shoot. Perhaps later we can chat, but thanks a lot. It was fun talking about this. Yeah, thank you.
Great, thanks for your time.
Thanks.